Happy Monday, everybody! It's me! Oh, Money Flippin' Matt Richards. Yes, the air is festive. You know, can you smell it? It smells like Christmas trees just withering away on the side of the road. Special. Vaccines are finally being deployed, and our job is to sit tight a little longer so next year can be the mirror image of this year, where we all start to come outside and rejoin society. We've come too far to slack off now, and it's winter. That's the time to stay in and stream movies, read, and play your favorite games like our game. You better believe we got 12 tricky questions to keep you warm through the long winter nights, and a $5,000 prize pot to split up among the winners. Yay! $5,000. And if it takes a little more to motivate you, pick up a VIP ticket and get a shot at the $2,000 prize pot. As long as we sell 100 tickets, we'll do VIP, but we won't sell more than 150, so act fast before somebody grabs your ticket, okay? Yeah. Make sure that that's what happens. And as always, we're thrilled to be shouting out another amazing charity that y'all told us about. Tonight, we've got the Behind the Scenes Foundation, helping essential show business tech workers through their industry's worst slump ever. Entertainment depends on millions of behind-the-scene workers who make the magic happen without you ever seeing them. Most work gig to gig with no safety net. They were the first to lose their jobs to the pandemic, and will be the last to go back to work. Behind the Scenes provides help and hope by assisting with basic living or medical expenses. They also provide tools and resources to care for their mental health and stop the rising number of suicides while the world struggles through COVID-19. So HQ is matching our prize money in a $5,000 donation to Behind the Scenes Foundation. Here is Andrew with more to say. Take it away.
Hi HQ Trivia players. The Behind the Scenes charity exists to help support the people who bring you entertainment. No, not the actors or musicians on screen and stage. I'm talking about the often overlooked, hard-working folks behind the camera and backstage. If these people get ill or injured or struggle with emotional or mental health, we step in and help. And now, with over 95% of productions being canceled, there are millions of people who've lost 100% of their income. Behind the Scenes is working hard to keep these people on their feet until they can bring you back to the world of entertainment again. Please help by donating at btshelp.org/trivia. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Andrew. All of you can help them out at btshelp.org. Not to be confused with Bantan Songyongdang. btshelp.org/trivia. They have an online boutique with a lot of nice items. Check them out. Right before Q1, I have to remind you, Wednesday, Anna Roisman will be here as always, testing you on all things from the year 2020. How well did you remember while 1 week was blurring into the next? We'll find out in 2 nights. Yay. So, who in the class is ready to set up these 12 dominoes, knock the first one over, and see whether the chaos continues all the way to the end? The question cannon is loaded up. Can you smell it? Smells like money. A big money ball loaded into the cannon, ready to shoot it at you. We're about to give a test, because it's what we do best. And you are here. There's nothing left to wait for. As always, we advise you to rivet your eyeballs on the screen in front of you. Ignore all external noises that won't help you win. And almost now, there's nothing to it but to HQ it with question number 1. Who is set to headline the musical acts for the upcoming New Year's Rockin' Eve? Jennifer Lopez, Post Malone, or Anna Roisman? Who's it gonna be? All right, don't try to see this one in person, even if you're in New York. The big broadcast will go on COVID style without the drunken crowd. And headlining the big night will be none other than J-Lo. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Anna will get her shot, though. Just wait a few. I know it. 34,216 players got that right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Q2! What math operation gives you a quotient? Division, multiplication, or subtraction? We just call it the answer, but math nerds get very specific about these terms. Multiplication gives you a product, addition a sum, and dividing gets you a quotient. Subtraction is the hard one. It's officially called a difference. 34,190 players got that right. Let's go, baby. Woo, woo, woo. What kind of collar would help your dog heal after surgery? Aversive, martingale, or Elizabethan? Alright, there's so many ways to kid out your dog to make them the coolest pup on the block, so if you're trying to make them cool, skip this. But to help them, the cone is best. That's an Elizabethan collar. Sounds so much fancier than cone. 27,635 players got it right. Oh, yes! Also, I just realized I had left my one wheel in an Uber. It happens. Woo, I'm gonna call him. All right, question number 4. Knocking on your door. Which league most recently saw a team drop a name denoting Indigenous Americans for a placeholder? MLB, NFL, or NHL? It might be his one wheel now. I'm gonna call him. Woo! This year has seen a lot of teams finally ditch these, but the latest one out of this batch waited until July to become the Washington football team. Most creative name ever. The Jaguars might change their name just out of embarrassment. Oh my gosh! That's a savage question. The operative words were most recently. 6,807 players got it right. But I got it wrong because I put it in the trunk and I ran into the studio. Wasn't even late. Q5 for the children. Which is not a true bug to entomologists? Bedbug, ladybug, or shield bug? Oh, he's getting a 5-star rating. Bug and insect mean specific things if you work in the field. A couple of useful rules are if it doesn't have 6 legs, it's not an insect. And beetles aren't bugs. And ladybugs are beetles. But if it's in my home, it's a bug. I'm kidding. I don't kill bugs. I catch them in a little cup. And then I let them outside. And then they come back with cookie tray and they say, "Hey man, thank you. I was just on my way home to my family. I baked you these cookies for not squishing me." Little bug cookies, and I just go, "Thank you. Thank you, cockroach." All right, question number 6. And it goes a little something like this. Which of these publications is oldest? National Geographic, Scientific American, or Smithsonian Magazine? Alrighty. The Smithsonian is an old institution, but its magazine is the baby here, having just turned 50. The other two go back to the 19th century, and the oldest is 175-year-old Scientific American. You'd think they'd have run out of science by now. 6,772 players got it right. Slightly savage. Not gonna call it, but yeah, a little bit. Word. I'm not gonna call it. Question number 7. Woo, woo, woo. A species of whale discovered near Mexico this month is of what group? Beaked, bowhead, or humpback? Oh, well, we'll look into that after this game. Saving the whales is a huge deal that we're still working on, but it's harder for the way they constantly move around. But we did find a new species of beaked whales. They seriously look like thick dolphins. Thick with 2 C's. 6,175 got it right. Beaked. Q8. No, you're feeling great. Which of these is not a component in the classic tabletop game Mousetrap? Lamppost, mailbox, or stop sign? What's it gonna be? All right, since 1963, they've packed the game with an oddly six-sided stop sign. But that stop sign is its name. It slaps the shoe that's dangling from the ornate lamppost. The mailbox is missing. Rube Goldberg knew a jumble of unrelated items is funniest. 4,862 players got that one right. Good job, babies. Question number 9. Hope you're feeling fine. Which nation has had a president with a name containing the name of the country? Colombia, Kenya, or Peru? All right, the country got its name from a mountain, but in an interesting coincidence, both the first and current presidents of Kenya are named Kenyatta. Yeah, we could use President Americata about now. 4,585, got it right. Kenya had 2 presidents named Kenyatta. Question number 10, my friends. Time to get it in. The film Mystery Men had a small role by a member of what act? Gnarls Barkley, LMFAO, or Outkast? Tricky Q10 right here. Among the super beings of Champion City was a group played by basically the same people. The Not So Goody Mob was played by Hip Hop's Goody Mob, featuring CeeLo Green, who we know from Gnarls Barkley. 2,336 got it right, and the skull bowling ball was a custom job. Word. Blue Raja. He would throw forks. Question number 11. All dogs go to heaven. Which U.S. president was born the farthest north? Arthur, Coolidge, or Pierce? Who's it gonna be? All right, these are all Northerners, all New England born, in fact. But if his birthplace had been 15 miles farther north, Canada could have elected Chester Alan Arthur. Nothing to do in Vermont winter, but stay in and learn government. 1,075, got it right. That was a savage one right there. Oh. Yeah, we'll do it. Just for the graphic. And so Offsop's tapping finger gets a workout. Cue it up, baby! Oh yeah! Final question time. Let's go. Question 12. What's that smell? I lost my one wheel. Really sad. I'll be okay. All right. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho featured a non-speaking part by a future star of which sitcom? Laverne and Shirley, Three's Company, or Too Close for Comfort? Who's it gonna be? At the very end of the movie, a cop brings Norman a blanket, and the silent cop who opens the cell for him has a bright future in sitcoms. Ted Knight from Mary Tyler Moore and Too Close for Comfort. We have 693 winners of HQ Trivia! Yeah! Let's go to work! Alrighty, alrighty. Shout out to Henry Watt, Naya457, Isabella 872, Maduke 007, Morgan Pop, Meloti, Finish, Hawkins, Marlon LZ, David Tarjan, Brandon DJ, Julie E. Norton, just to name a few. Everybody. It's very lit. And that's the winner circle for another high-stakes game of HQ. If you didn't come out ahead, I hope you had fun instead. We do this every night, so come on back and try again. Luckier days are ahead for everyone. Who knows when yours will be? Once again, that charity I told you about is the Behind the Scenes Foundation, helping so many of the tech workers who make shows come alive. Go to btshelp.org/trivia for their donation page and keep someone going until shows come back. Until tomorrow, I'm Matt Richards saying, Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell named their new daughter Powerful Queen. And I think that's great. It's lovely, okay? But what are they going to call her when they're mad at her? You can't go, did you take a cookie without asking, Powerful Queen? Because then the baby going to be like, why, yes, I did, parental peasants.